The Grumman F-14 TomCat is an American carrier-capable supersonic, twin-engine, two-seat, twin-tail, all-weather-capable variable sweep-wing fighter aircraft. The TomCat was developed for the United States Navy's Naval Fighter Experimental (VFX) program after the collapse of the General Dynamics Grumman F-111B project. A large and well-equipped fighter, the F-14 was the first of the American Teen Series fighters, which were designed incorporating air combat experience against MiG fighters during the Vietnam War. The F-14 first flew on December 21, 1970 and made its first deployment in 1974 with the U.S. Navy aboard USS Enterprise, CVN-65, replacing the McDonnell Douglas F-4 Phantom II. The F-14 served as the U.S. Navy's primary maritime air superiority fighter, fleet defense interceptor, and tactical aerial reconnaissance platform into the 2000s. The low-altitude navigation and targeting infrared for night, Lantiern, pod system was added in the 1990s and the TomCat began performing precision ground attack missions. The TomCat was retired by U.S. Navy on September 22, 2006, supplanted by the Boeing F/A-18E/F Super Hornet. Several retired F-14s have been put on display across the U.S. The famous F-14 TomCat that was featured in the original movie Top Gun can be seen on board the USS Lexington stationed in Corpus Christi here in Texas. This aircraft made history not just in the movie theaters but also in the hearts of millions of people who were inspired to become pilots. If you are in Texas and love aviation as much as I do, you definitively have come to appreciate the uniqueness of this fighter jet. I dare to say that despite the fact now we have fighters such as the F-18 Super Hornet or even the F-22 Raptor, they still cannot get into our minds as much as the F-14 TomCat. I believe this aircraft will always be remembered as the best designed ever created. The F-14 flew on December 21, 1970 and was first deployed in 1974 with the U.S. Navy aboard USS Enterprise, CVN-65, replacing the McDonnell Douglas F-4 Phantom II. The F-14 served as the U.S. Navy's primary maritime air superiority fighter, fleet defense interceptor, and tactical aerial reconnaissance platform into the 2000s. The low-altitude navigation and targeting infrared for night, Lantiern, pod system was added in the 1990s and the TomCat began performing precision ground attack missions. The TomCat was retired by the U.S. Navy on September 22, 2006, supplanted by the Boeing F/A-18E/F Super Hornet. Several retired F-14s have been put on display across the U.S. Having been exported to Pahlavi, Iran under the Western-aligned Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi in 1976, F-14s were used as land-based interceptors by the Imperial Iranian Air Force. Following the Iranian Revolution in 1979, the Islamic Republic of Iran Air Force used them during the Iran-Iraq War. Iran claimed their F-14s shot down at least 160 Iraqi aircraft during the war, only 55 of these confirmed, according to historian Tom Cooper, while 16 TomCats were lost, including 7 losses to accidents. As of 2022, the F-14 remains in service with Iran's Air Force, despite low numbers of combat-ready aircraft due to a lack of spare parts.